So, ladies and gentlemen, it is D-Day. I have spent the last 3 weeks prepping this car ready for it to get completely raptored. You probably can't hear it, but Terry, TW Repairs, is actually singing in the background. What a lad. Anyway, I have commandeered Terry's spray booth today because we're going to spray the car. I tried to do this as professionally as possible, also as cheaply as possible. So I've done all of the work myself. Again, if you haven't watched any of this content, please go back, watch the videos, but we'll see how this turns out. I've done as much sanding, red scotching, getting every bit of bodywork right for this very quick spray job we're going to do, because this is, of course, a side job and we're trying to get it on and in the spray booth as quickly as possible today. Hopefully the weather holds out, that would be fantastic. But we're here, the bumpers are off. Let's get in the spray booth, shall we? Now, quick view around the car, taken the bumpers off and the rear lights. As you'll see, the bumpers from the last video, they were placed on for transportation to the body shop, but they are off, they are ready, sat there, bolts are ready to go back on the car. But I've done enough prep, I've done enough messing about, I think, more than anything, with the bodywork to try and get it to the point where I'm relatively happy. But we've gone around the door handles, building up some paint, because I feel like I want to actually raptor these. Raptoring chrome and shiny bits isn't just a no-go, it's not going to happen. So we'll try and see how that comes out. Hopefully it withstands getting in and out of the car. The Raptor should. Whether the base coats underneath do is another matter, but I feel like on the way here I chipped a little bit, just literally getting in the car, so I feel like that's the right way to go with the door handles. The rest of the car though is pretty much ready to go. Everything is sanded, edges are sanded, front bumper's off, bonnet is sanded with all of the little bits and bobs, like the washer jets are out. I feel like we're pretty much ready to go here. Of course, I will get Terry to go round this thing beforehand because he's a professional. I am really not a professional. I always say that in videos, that I am the least professional person you will see on YouTube. So, we're here to do a quick job on this thing. Let's see how it comes out, and hopefully my prep work of around 3 weeks is going to be okay. Terry coming in here with the mighty 600-pound 300C. We're going to point it in frontways into the spray booth just there and start assessing more of the car with a professional, because I'm not one, as I've already said. Yeah, we should be good. We'll bag up and we'll start spraying. I've said started spraying 4 times maybe already on this video. We will start spraying in a second, don't worry.
So you've got to give it a good old shake, shake her up, and it's 3 to 1, so basically just fill it up to the line.
Oh yeah.
In the pot.
That's quite simple then.
Nice and simple, really.
Nice simple for a simple person behind the camera. Not you, but I'm simple. The smell in here, I'm not going to lie, is pretty
fresh, isn't it?
Pretty serious in here. Shaky, shaky, shake. I'll have a strawberry daiquiri, please, mate. Well, that's quite simple.
That's
Simple for this gun. Raptor time. Let's go. Stand up.
Just put my overalls on and then
overalls on, and we'll start painting. Woo! Here we go.
So serious. Let's get this done.
Make sure the spray is coming out correctly. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Ain't gonna bore you too much. Let's enter a montage, shall we? So as Terry gets another batch ready, I won't go in too far, just a few stuff with the fans on, but one side is pretty much there. That is insane. It looks so cool, especially with the lights on it. But I'll get out of here because I don't want to be poisoned.
There's a sign she's going off track. Pray to a God I won't talk back, won't talk back. Down on the knees and pray to a God I won't talk back. Yeah.
Bit of video there. The lights, for some reason, my camera doesn't like it as much as I thought it would. Let's just come around here, see if we can see anything from the back end. Ooh, look at that. We were just chatting, and the fact that this stuff goes on so thick, we should get away with maybe 1.5, 2 coats. You know, just going around it again, making sure it's not streaky. That's the main thing here, and this is why I wanted to do it. The prep and stuff did take me a long time, but the actual spraying, it shouldn't take too long. And I haven't already said this, but this is the first time I've actually sort of used Raptor. Of course, I'm not actually getting there and doing it because I wanted Terry to do it properly because, again, I don't want to destroy his lovely paint booth. This is the first time he's actually sprayed a complete car with this stuff. He's done a lot of beds, just various bits and bobs for trucks, but he's never done a full car, so this will be very interesting to see how this comes out. And for me, I've wanted to do this for years, so I'm very, very excited. So painting is done. We're just going to put some extraction through there to get rid of, you know, particles and stuff in the air, and then heat the booth up a little bit just to bake the car, bake the paint a little bit, just to make sure we are good and it, of course, sticks to the car. That would be really nice. Terry is, of course, a professional. I'm just trying to relate to you guys as much as I can as to what is going on. Fingers crossed, in a second, we will see this thing out in the slightly cloud, actually, it's not sunny, in the slight sunny cloud, and yeah, we should have a fully painted car. So some time has elapsed. It's loud in here, just so you know. Open the door, just gonna have a quick look. Oh, it's warm in here. Oh, it's very warm in here. Ooh. Oh, first sight. Again, we are still drying, there is gonna be some patches, but get in there. Looks so good.
Few inches later.
So as you can see, my clothes have changed. I've just finished the gym. I actually wanted to end today's video with me driving and enjoying this thing, but then coming back on camera. The Raptor paint, fantastic. I drove this straight away, like half an hour out of the booth, all the bumpers on it, and I've been driving around. It's actually 2 days later, and I wanted to make sure I was on the right path of the whole Raptor thing, in a sense of driving it straight away, the durability. I've had my kids in and out of this already. We're 2 days in. I've driven it through a rainstorm. Nothing's come off the car, which is fantastic news. As you'll see, it's actually dirty already because I drive the crap out of my cars. It's dirty up the side already. And I wanted to sort of end today's video with, yes, the painting of this, but the ending being that the Raptor has gone on fantastically. It has become durable straight away. In fact, so durable, I drove it instantly after we'd actually got it out of the booth. Very, very good stuff, this. And what I will do now is show you guys around, because of course the car is dirty, but I want you guys to see this in its everyday state, because this is an everyday car. It's my everyday daily driver car. But lastly, let me take you around it. So yeah, as I've already said, a couple of days in, the car's slightly dirty, but that was what I wanted to do for the end of this video. So the paint went on really well. We actually got away with 1.5 coats on the whole car and only 4 cans or 4 bottles of it. So that's actually 1 kit. So in theory, you know, with a car this size, it's relatively big. You could very easily, if you were spraying it properly, you could probably get away with doing the body at least in 1 full kit, which comprises of 4 of the Raptor cans. So that is something to point out. If you're after doing a car this size, probably go with 1.5. I know you can't buy 1.5. You might be able to buy 6 bottles, but the kits usually come in 4, so 2 kits would do it. I actually have another kit in the boot that, you know, maybe we'll go down the same route as doing something else in the Raptor paint in the not so distant future. But yeah, durability wise, I drove this straight away, so I will probably leave it a little bit longer until we actually wash this thing, but I will give my sort of overview then when I've driven it for a couple of weeks and then washed it, on the actual idea of Raptor painting your entire car, because that's what I wanted to do here. It's something I've always wanted to do. I think personally it's come out really, really well. It's come out a lot better than I thought it was. Again, incredibly happy with how this has come out, even down to the bodywork. Me doing as much as I could on the driveway at home really paid off when we came to painting it. So what I'm going to do is drive the car around for the next couple of weeks. We have a ton more mods coming for this, so very excited for that. I'm going to drive it around for a bit, you know, put it through some durability testing of my own day-to-day driving, and give my full overview and cost breakdown of how much it was to actually spray this thing and how long it actually took. But if you want to see that video, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one.